Hi, I'm Jatinder Cayley and I am a community assistant producer at Historic Royal Palaces, and I studied history up until A-levels. During my A-levels, I was quite fortunate enough to learn about a whole variety of history. So I studied British colonial history in India and also European history such as the Russian Revolution. And I particularly enjoyed learning about the British Empire in India, as it enabled me to really have discussions with my parents as well, who are first generation migrants from India. So I was able to make personal connections with the history that I learned at school. So I'm a community assistant producer at the Tower of London, and I specifically work on a long-term community engagement programme at the Tower of London, where I train up group leaders to bring in their groups to the site, and I share with them the different stories and a variety of different information that we have at the Tower, as well as other short-term projects at the different sites at Historic Royal Palaces. So I feel that history kind of affected my career path in a variety of different ways. As I only studied it up until A-level, that was purely because I had no idea how I could use it as a career. I wasn't given specific kind of careers advice. I went to a state school, so the careers advice wasn't great there. And I didn't really have anyone around me that was in a kind of worked in a creative field. So that's why I stopped doing it after A-level, and I just chose something that I thought I could probably do better in. History affected my career development as it made me more aware of looking into local histories. That's really what my interest is in. So I previously worked on an archival project with the London Metropolitan Archives, which focused on the story of the Huntleys. And the Huntleys were a couple who owned a bookshop in West Ealing, which is where I'm from as well. The bookshop became a centre, it became a cultural hub for people of a Black and Asian background. And working on that archival project really got me interested in sharing local histories, as I feel that that's a really important aspect of British history, and it has helped shape our society today. Studying history has really helped my role at Historic Royal Palaces. For example, working with a variety of different local groups, I have really helped to bring out stories to make history relevant to certain groups. For example, working with ESOL groups, I always love to share the story that we have about King George I, who was a monarch who came over from Germany to rule England, knowing no English. Now that was a connection that our ESOL groups really make a connection with. I feel like I was that student, and probably what I would have want someone to have said to me back then is to just keep an open mind and also try and talk to as many people as you can. Find as many people as you can, whether it's through Twitter, social media, and just find out about their experience and what journeys they went through to get to where they are. I feel like that's probably the best thing you can do. Not everyone's journey is going to be the same, and just keep that in mind.